So the little girl that wouldn't dare raise her hand in class grew up to be somebody.
Began, and I put my hand in it. The suds were gone.
And the way that I understand it go totally hand in hand. And there's different levels.
Those comedies he so enjoyed. And as he sat there, holding his wife's hand in his, a darkly handsome man, an actor.
Cree or Indigenous people working hand in hand because our people are starting.
Hand in hand with scientists, including Dartmouth's own
Youth Advisory Council had a huge hand in helping out to get today launched. What do you think about events like today?
I am floored, first of all.
She had her hand in about 245 deliveries in some way or another over the course of that month, and I miss my daughter.
Me too, that he's not just a face on TV. You know what Ayanna was saying, they may shake your hand in public, but then you don't feel connected.
I probably had a little hand in it, but when you have people like
our jobs out west, so it all kind of goes hand in hand when you take a look at it.
Pick them up with their fingertips. They can't put their hand in their pocket and identify a quarter versus
tradition where morality and religion, go hand in hand, but the ancient Greeks saw philosophy as
and it goes right along hand in hand with the president's race.
And I put my hand in here thinking this is what I...
Again, these are regression coefficients. If you tapped your hand in time with this person, yes.
And it's a staff. Moses, put your hand in your shirt.
To develop a national broadband plan, you had a large hand in that, was to say there ought to be a spectrum auction where
More likely to put their fat little hand in a sweets jar, which was designed for the children in the lab next door.
worked hand in glove with them. It can be done.
You don't see those two going hand in hand very often. Usually you see
that it really shows the hand in the making. And so
and hand with this challenge is another mountain to scale, the effort to eliminate poverty from the
mining, because the two really go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Right?
We're sitting in a really unique place.
Use the teachings of the art of war to get the upper hand in negotiations and to win trials.
I saw this firsthand in D.C. when I was actually scolded by media officials for asking
parents for her hand in marriage, and they said yes. And babies, you put your hand in front of one of these and you'll immediately feel it.
But since I did just raise my hand in this exact spot at this exact time,
legitimate reasons. I think that when an NGO doesn't work hand in hand with the government as well as the people,
much faster than me and hand in their homework faster than me, and I continually ended up in the bottom quartile.
Not in fact hand in glove, but in my experience, if you start with the second as the driver.
He claimed it with present tense force. He'd say the kingdom of God is near or at hand in chapter 3, verse 2, or right.
Planning go hand in hand versus being separate attributes of an entrepreneur. You certainly...
That's going hand in hand in ways that, it's just...
leaders, but they go hand in hand. I mean, none of us go home after
to plan the future.